Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
What's going on, everybody? My name is EJ, and I'm here to give you another live streaming tip from a professional to you. So today, we're going to talk about using your computer when you're live streaming and how you can take that to the next level. So most computers these days, unless you have like a specialized computer that you built from the ground up, which you still might have one, but whatever, come with a built-in webcam. If you've ever tried to use that webcam, you know that it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest, but you can use your computer to still go live by connecting in a webcam or even your DSLR. Why you would do this is because a lot of times now, except for Instagram, because we know right now you have to do it on your phone. There are third-party apps that allow you to go live on Instagram, but as far as like natively going live, you have to use your phone. So other than Instagram, when you're going live, a lot of times it's good to be like interacting with people and talking to people and things like that. And if you're, let's say you're doing Facebook Live and you're trying to sell some jewelry, right? And you're trying to show the jewelry in the real estate you have on your camera on your phone, which is not a lie, and you're also trying to like look and read at the comments and respond, right? It becomes a bit much. So the reason why you may want to use your computer is because you have more room, more space to do things. And I'm going to show you or tell you how you would do that. So first, if you have a webcam, which webcams are not very expensive, there are actually webcams you can get on places like Amazon, Best Buy, even Walmart and Target that are higher quality than a webcam that comes on your laptop, but still aren't like as expensive as a real camera, a DSLR. So I will find some options and put those either in the description bar or the comments or wherever, depending on where you're watching this, so you can click it and see. And I even link the one that I use sometimes when I'm feeling lazy, to be honest with you, and I have a Zoom call. I just plug in my webcam. So most of these webcams are USB webcams. We all know what USB is. And you plug it in, your computer recognizes it, and so then when you bring up Facebook Live or YouTube Live or whatever, it will recognize the camera and you can go from there. So again, I will link some options, including the one that I have, which I think the one that I bought was like $60, but there are some that I know of that have worked for other people, like clients and things that are pretty good. So I will link that down below. So get you a webcam that you can buy, go to your local Target and get one. Second option is that you can use a DSLR. DSLR is probably going to give you the highest quality live through your computer. So you will need an HDMI cord. So that means that you probably need an HDMI input in your laptop. Which kind of HDMI cord? There are a bunch, in case you were not aware. There's mini, micro, and regular, because it depends on what input your camera has, which means that your camera needs to have an HDMI input. So as you can see, there's a lot of things going on if you want to use your DSLR, your real camera, with your computer, but it's not impossible. So see what kind of input your camera has. Make sure you get that HDMI cord, and then make sure your computer has an HDMI slot. Now, if you have a DSLR, a real camera, and it has an HDMI input, and you want to use it for your lives when you connect to your computer, but your computer does not have an HDMI, a native, like a built-in HDMI input, there are some things that you can use, like a capture card. A capture card pretty much just transfers the HDMI signal into a USB signal, so that your HDMI cord from your camera will plug into the capture card, which they're normally like rectangle-ish. And then on the other side will be a USB cord that will plug in from the capture card into your computer. Most, if not all, computers have a USB. So if your computer has a USB input but not an HDMI input, you will have to spend a couple extra dollars to get a converter, a capture card. But it's still the way to do it. I've used capture cards before. Even like I've always had computers that had HDMI inputs, because that was one of the things that I looked for because of what I do, because I've been doing videography and video production and live stream production for so long. So I've specifically looked for computers that had HDMIs, but I have still used use capture cards, where I still use the USB cord with them. The other thing I will mention is with the capture cards, some are budget, some are more expensive. I will leave some options down below for you, but the majority of them use USB 3.0 cords. So there is a difference. So standard USB cords are 2.0. 3.0 are just faster, and they can transfer a higher quality signal, which means that you're going to keep the higher quality that you have from your real camera when it goes to your computer. Can you use a regular USB cord? Let's say you're getting ready to go live and you're like, oh shoot, I left my USB 3.0 cord at home, or it's broken, or I can't find it. Can you use a regular one? I'm gonna say technically yes, but it's not. You're gonna notice a difference, either on your side or the side of your audience watching you. So they're not very expensive. The 3.0 cords are not very expensive. I have bought a pack of them from Amazon, so I will link those down below too. However, some capture cards, some converters where you buy them come with one, but I mean, I got kids and I lose things regardless. So I always have extras, so they're not that expensive. But just so you know, there is a difference between USB 2.0 and USB 3.0. If you want to go live, if you want to use your real camera, your DSLR, I would suggest getting the 3.0. So, but that's it. Let me know if that helped. Let me know if you learned something. If not, let me know. I mean, if so, let me know. And if you have any other questions about live streaming, whether it's equipment or how to do it or so on and so forth, I have more tips coming, but still, let me know down below in the comments. Email me, whatever, DM me, so I can get your comment, your question on the list to make sure that I can answer it for you. So that's it. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.